Hello! So today I'm shooting the video in the morning because I have a busy day aligned ahead. So I was thinking I'll just make the video and probably post it later, but so I can, the shooting of the video is in the morning, the first time I'm doing it. So that's pretty different with my hat on. That's different as well because I just finished my yoga. So there was this thought running in my head about conversation, right? So how a hearty conversation actually can get rid of lots and lots of problems in our lives. Okay. Now, communication, I have talked about it earlier as well, that communication is a very important part of our lives. But conversation as a whole, when you discuss, when you mix it with your emotions and some sort of logic, and then you have that really touchy-feely conversation where you actually go into the crux of things. I think that has capability of changing lives, saving lives, transforming lives. How I say this is there are some personal experiences I experienced when we are having like a superficial conversation. We are asking someone, how's your day? And they say, it's good. It's an automatic, robotic tone they have approached with. That, how is your day? It's good. What are you doing? Was it busy? Yeah, I was busy. Or you'll get a response, another day, another $1. Now, this is crazy. I mean, money is very important, okay? But at the end of the day, there are other things that can fulfill a lot of things. Now, what I'm trying to put here is people earn a lot of money to spend it on psychologists, mental health, okay? On health, other physical health or other problems. That's doctors. So problems that we don't discuss these things in a hearty way with someone close to us. I have seen people living together as partners and they are having this conversation over the phone about the house, how they are going to meet on a Saturday or something. I'm talking about life at least here in Australia, and I'm sure that's pretty much the same for life I have seen life according to the migrant perspective. But at the end of the day, I'm not talking about just migrants, I'm talking about communication overall. Because life in the western part of the world, I think it's very fast. Yes, there is a lot of emphasis here. People talk about communication and talking things out, right? At the end of the day, the rate of psychologists and the medical issues are higher in these countries. The reason is the depth of those conversations is still not there yet. So I have believed this for a long time, and I'm trying to bring it into my own personality, that when I'm talking to someone, I just want to know the person. That's the person that's important for me, because at the end of the day, that's the time you're giving to someone, or there's a time that is happening, and life is happening in that time. So in that time, if you can actually crack the code and discuss few things with the person about the actual things there are in life, things that matter in life, I think that's pretty important. Meaningful experiences are pretty important. Yes, that's my definition of good life. Someone was asking me about good life. So meaningful experiences where even this conversation, that you have something to add value to people. So these meaningful experiences count. I mean, even if you don't get paid for it, if you want to call it, but at the end of the day, this is rewarding. It's fulfilling. It's rewarding to you in ways of it fulfills your hearty desires. Probably, I don't know. I feel it. I don't know how to put this feeling out, but I believe it in this way, and I'm going to inculcate this in my communication style because I'm learning about it. It's a little unknown here because so the dilemma here comes is about professional communication and also about mixing it with this sort of hearty conversation communication. Professional communication, I know if you're working with someone, you don't want to do that, then don't do it. I mean, it's a little difficult because when you get emotional connect there, and it gets a little bit of, if you have to work for a long time in that company, it gets difficult for you. But if you are like entrepreneur, if you're living life, you're doing your own thing, I think there is no such thing as professional communication. That's what I think. I think as an entrepreneur, yes, there would be some corporate sector that would need it to be this way. But as life in general, I think there is no professional communication. You go there and you have the things that you need to talk about, or the things that you really mean to you. So I will finish the video with this, with the meaningful talk that I did today. I think that was pretty much straight from the heart. Thank you.